into Sportstime. Bryant and Brett with you in our Family Leisure studios as we start this Wednesday edition of the show. Ton to get into: baseball, football, basketball, a little bit of everything, a lot of great guests. But Brett, how are you this afternoon?
Brian, I'm doing well. Glad you were back yesterday with Big D. I had to tap out. I pulled Anthony Richardson.
Okay.
I got tired and had to leave about 4:45.
Wow.
Is that okay?
Wow, how about
Yeah.
that?
I had to pull AR.
I had to call
I tapped
in
out.
the sub.
Yeah.
Huh. That happens
Yeah.
sometimes. That's okay, you know.
No, Darren took care of me yesterday. We're glad you're back, though.
Yeah, no, it was a good day off, but I'm glad to be back and a ton to talk about. I mean, with the Grizzlies back in action tonight, with the Major League Baseball, the World Series action we had, some college football. I mean, that game last night, Sam Houston and La Tech, what a game that was. What, 9-3 the final score? I mean, that is thrilling football right there. I live for football
Did
like
you
that.
stay with every play?
Absolutely. At halftime, we bet the under as
Tell
a group.
me you had the under.
Well, so
good.
So Connor had under like 47
Group
and a half
wagering.
before the game started. I thought the game started at 8 when it started at 7:30. So by the time I got to the game, it was already like second quarter. So it was like at 25 and a half. We said, let's just bet the under. Went under 25 and a half. Got there easy. What a game.
So check this out, Brian. Before we get going, do
Okay.
you know how hard it is to be you?
How hard it is to be me?
How hard it is to be you?
I mean,
So, I tried to step in your shoes yesterday.
Okay.
And I mean in all aspects. So,
Okay.
moment one, I go to the game Wednesday night.
oh, yeah.
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
I only go halftime because I know the task at hand
right.
the next day is I'm hanging with Brett and I got to be you. So I go home. I got both computers open.
Okay. There you go.
And I have the big screen with the picture-in-picture going.
How about that?
And I said, if this is what this man does every single night to get ready, because like you said, being inside the arena, that just brings something to the show and to our knowledge. But once I got home and I had all of those devices open, and I said, I just can't do it. I can't be him. I can't be
Gotta have multiple screens, watching multiple games.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
That's right.
Absolutely. I had a ball and I had a blast. But yeah,
right.
so glad you're back.
See, I
I
was-
just had to give you that kudos
I
though,
was
man.
at Top Golf last night, so we had the football.
Ah,
game on
I know about that.
television.
I was
we
hoarse.
had the World Series on a phone. I think we had what other game did we have up? Oh, we had the Grand Canyon
Yep.
exhibition game last night. Of course, how could you miss Grand Canyon basketball? Handing out rings for the season or the regular season championship. They
So
had last year.
Brett affectionately calls me the hardest working man in the business. I think
Absolutely.
it's you. So I'm passing it on.
I
to
don't know. Maybe the most psychotic behind John Harden. I might take that, but I don't know if I can top John on that one.
That's a strong contest.
Well, I think he's got that one beat. But if I can be a close second, I'll take it, Why not? Why
for sure.
not? So the World Series last night, a crazy game. You had Freddie Freeman homer again, 6 straight World Series games that Freddie Freeman has homered in, which is just ridiculous. Then you had the young kid, Anthony Volpe, who grew up in that area, grew up a Yankees fan, hit a grand slam to really give them the lead and really open that game up. They score 5 runs later in the game. They win it handily. I thought this game was going to be, or I thought the series was going to be over, especially when Freddie Freeman hit that shot in the first inning. But hey, now maybe the Yankees have some life. Another game tonight. Garrett Cole on the mound. Maybe they can make this interesting.
How big a deal should we make about the fans along the right field line? Y'all tell me.
I don't think very big of a deal. I thought it was, especially after we knew that Mookie Betts was okay. I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in a sporting event. It was hilarious. I don't think it should be
Brian,
much
your
more
judgment
into
is
it.
so good. It really is.
Thank you.
After Mookie Betts was fine, then okay,
Sure.
Kind of move on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the first thing I thought was, ooh, okay, let's calm down. That wrist, let's not go crazy. Then when
But you don't touch the players.
No. But I mean, just the watching it over and over again, and even they interviewed him. ESPN found the guy and interviewed him after the game, and he said that they talked about it. If a ball came in their area, they were going to help their team out and play defense. And I just thought a very, very funny situation.
The rounds.
They have.
They've made the rounds today on New York Talk Radio, which
Wow.
I don't think that should be dramatized.
No.
I don't think they should be made into any type of heroic part of the show figures. But Bryant, that's one of my sayings. Everybody
That's right.
wants to be part of that.
That's right.
And a lot of people don't want the smoke after they're part of that.
No. Well, I'm glad that that the Yankees ended up winning that game, because I don't know how much of a media tour they would have been on today if the Dodgers had ended up winning that game. Because, I mean, you do it. It was an out at the end of the day. I mean, they weren't helping them in any type of way.
That's right. Yeah, it wasn't like Bartman and Moises
Sure.
Alou, that certainly had an impact on the game. And I thought it was just terrible. The Isle of Elb, the existence that Steve Bartman had to that he exists in now.
Yeah.
21 years later.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, but that was weird. And Brett, I'll say this: I want to get this out there before I forget about it. The best part of that video, and I haven't heard many people talking about it, there's a fan. Go back and watch the video. There's a fan that has nothing to do with the incident at all. He's just standing there watching the game. He's wearing a sliding mitt. He's just a fan in the stands. He's wearing a bright blue sliding mitt just in the crowd. And I don't know why.
You sure he's not working the pizza stand?
I know for a fact he's just standing there. And he's got the glove on. It's an Evo Shield brand. And he's just standing there watching the game. Why is he wearing the sliding mitt? I don't understand it, but I loved it. It was great.
You got like a man that doesn't leave home without the sliding mitt.
That's right. And then I think they were ushering, because those two fans obviously got ejected after that happened. They were ushering them out of the stadium, and one of them had a sliding mitt in his back pocket just for safekeeping. So I don't know if this is like a thing that section they all bought sliding